Hello everyone, today I'm going to make a presentation that is AGR022 basic plant science presentation, and my topic for this presentation is fertilization. So this is our first point of the fertilization. So what is fertilization? Fertilization is a process that occurs of a fusion of a sperm with an egg to produce zygote, and the zygote will develop into an embryo. After fertilization, ovule will develop into a seed and the ovary will develop into a fruit. So this is the process of the fertilization, where the seeds will germinate to produce plants, and the mature plants will produce flower, and inside the flowers we have a structure that is called stamen, and inside the stamen we have a small molecule that is called pollen grain that contains sperm nuclei, and the process of pollination will happen where the pollen grains is transferred to another flower, and the fertilized egg becomes the embryo of seed. This is also a process of fertilization where the pollen grains adheres to the stigma, which contains two cells, a generative cell and a tube cell. After that, the pollen tube cell grows into the style. The generative cell travels inside the pollen tube. It divides to form two sperm. And the third, the pollen tube penetrates an opening in the ovule called a microphyte. And lastly, one of the sperm fertilizes the egg to form the diploid zygote. The other sperm fertilizes two pollen nuclei to form the triploid endosperm, which will become a food source for the growing. The conclusion of this presentation is we get to know about how the fertilization process works. Other than that, we also learn on how the cycle of the process. Lastly, we managed to discover of the structures inside the stigma. That's all from me. Thanks for your attention.